Hey guys, what's up? It's Dylan again, and just wanted to kind of overview the way Chris Jericho returned tonight. If you guys have watched, probably the biggest disappointment of any return promo or whatever. Chris Jericho returned in probably the most ridiculous ways ever. They made him look stupid, for one, being that a guy who was the first ever undisputed champion in the WWE, that really just, they made him look like a babbling idiot who didn't say anything at all, just ran around yelling, not even talking. His second coming of Y2J, the Save Us Y2J gimmick, that return was way better than this one. This is, this literally, like the 3 times when he made, from the time he made his debut to this Save Us Y2J return to the second, second coming Y2J, Save Us Y2J gimmick, and then the 2nd of January 2012, the end begins. It looked literally like it was a Raven promo. That's exactly how it looked. It was really dark and, weird, something that The Undertaker would do. Freaking, even Gangrel. I mean, something like really dark and eerie. I mean, well, if it was Gangrel, then you'd see like a big huge bat floating in the background and having a guy with like a pure white t-shirt on, or like long sleeve shirt with blonde hair and vampire fangs. But, yeah, it was horrible the way they had him return. I'm glad he returned to make things fresh, I guess you could say fresh. But, yeah, it was just a really big, letdown return-wise. Him returning was great. I was waiting for him to return, after he left. I was waiting for him to make another appearance back up on Raw. Well, not at the time, because I was one of those little, childish kids who didn't know what wrestling, didn't know what being a smart wrestling fan was. But yeah, so we saw probably one of the most awkward returns ever. Having a guy trying to get, a reaction, kept on pointing to fans, kept on yelling, "Come on, let's," whatever. Like, it was literally the most awkward 15 minutes, I would like to say, in WWE history. Besides, can't think of an example right now, but you know what I mean. And so yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much more time on it. Don't get me wrong, I'm really glad that Chris Jericho returned. They messed up the way he returned because they had it all dark and eerie, trying to throw everybody off. If they really wanted to make more sense, they would have had Chris Jericho come back with long black hair and rock shade and a one-piece singlet like the Undertaker wears, and have cuts down his arm. That's literally how dark. I mean, it wasn't completely dark, but it was just that had that eerie feeling, or they would have had a good, they would have oh, it's a ghost. It's Chris Jericho's ghost, or whatever, or something like that. It would have made a lot more sense for Undertaker to return, but I would have been done with WWE for that time if he would have returned. But but anyways, I'm obviously way too much time on this. I wanted to actually get to this, which was my wrestling DVDs, the ones that I have so far. I'm actually going to show the pay-per-views first. All pay-per-views are from WWE, and you pretty much saw it with WrestleMania 25, with the Hall of Fame ceremony, which had Ricky the Dragon Steamboat inducted by Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin inducted by Vince McMahon. Made no sense. And Dusty Rhodes inducted the Funk Brothers. Coco Beware was inducted by Honky Tonk Man. Howard Finkel was inducted by Mean Gene Okerlund. So they should have switched Jim Ross. They should have put Vince McMahon completely off of the Hall of Fame, and then had somebody else to induct Bill Watts, and then have Stone Cold Steve Austin be inducted by Jim Ross. That would have made a lot more sense. But there you go, the John Cena lifting Edge and Big Show, and the Triple H versus our Randy Orton match. So it was okay. match of the night, or match of the card, like my all-time favorite match on this card was really the Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. Aside from Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, that was match of the night and match of that year, pretty much. You can explain it that way. That's a good way to explain it. And then the other pay-per-views are the not the twin, but wow, that was a botch, but Extreme Rules 2009 and Extreme Rules 2010. Match of the night, which pissed me off the way it ended, but it was Edge versus Jeff Hardy, and we all know how that ended, which was which was the burying of Jeff Hardy. They didn't necessarily bury him because he won the World Heavyweight Championship. One or two times after that, and then completely, then ended up leaving WWE. And yeah, the outstanding match on this card, middle card or jobber. I wouldn't say jobber, but mid card wise, would be the strap match with JTG and Chad. Excuse me. And match of the night. That is a really hard one to say, because really the ending of that last man standing match was completely stupid. They completely buried Batista, which we all know the ending of that. Jack Swagger and Randy Orton. Really wish they would have went ahead and handed the title over to Randy Orton, and that would have actually started a better feud. But match of the night was really Steel Cage with Chris Jericho and Edge. So, but yeah, two good DVDs, two good actually pay-per-views that everybody, I think, should go check them out. And if you have seen both of these, comment down in the section below, and comment down in the comment section below, I should say. And which was your favorite match of this night, main event status-wise and mid-card status-wise? And same thing for this DVD. And so yeah, those were the pay-per-views, these three. And also, tell me which your favorite match, and main event-wise and mid-card or wise on this. So, and okay, so the two documentary DVDs, the DVDs highlighting wrestlers. My number one DVD out of both of these is obviously going to be Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules. I like this DVD. Don't get me wrong. Kurt Angle's a really, really good wrestler, and he added a lot to the Attitude Era before WWF became WWE. But this is my favorite DVD out of all of them. Jeff Hardy is probably one of the more realer. Everybody's real, but he's the more down-to-earth wrestler who isn't a stuck-up snob like a lot of wrestlers are. But favorite wrestler of all time, never ever going to change. I'll always be a fan of Jeff Hardy. I would give this a 10 out of 10, and that's probably going to be the reason why. It's because, of course, he's my favorite wrestler, but all that aside, it's just because it gives you more. It lets you know that it's just a really good DVD all in all. But so yeah, really good DVD. I think a lot of people should check it out. And so yeah, and then this DVD, I've watched it, and I can pretty much already guarantee it's probably going to be, I guess, a 9.9 out of 10, just because of Kurt Angle. Of course, Kurt Angle is a good wrestler, but I think I think they just rushed the DVD process together way too fast. And I would give it a 9, but it wasn't horribly bad. And it still is a good DVD all in all. But and also, by the way, wanted to mention a couple, two guys on YouTube that are fans of both of these guys. Or one of them is a fan of Kurt Angle, and one of them is a fan of Jeff Hardy. And first is the Blueprint 1317 and Moneymaker 1268, which is, he's obviously a fan of Jeff Hardy, and the Blueprint 317 is a big fan of Kurt Angle. If you watch their videos, and you'll know because they pretty much say it in their videos. Their links will be in the comment section below. Not the comment section. Wow, my head's all scrambled around because of that horrible Chris Jericho return. Actually, their links will be, the blueprints will be right here, and Moneymakers will be right here. So go check those guys out. And also go follow me on Twitter, which is at that's at SavingOutcast14. So go follow me on Twitter, and yeah. So, and plus, if you do that, I will follow you back. So yeah, thank you. And also, by the way, if you can see this backyard wrestling names and ideas, you can either send me a PM or comment on my channel, or comment on this video, giving me ideas for backyard wrestling names, any ideas. That's just really mostly what I need right now, just name ideas. So yeah, comment down there or PM me, or just message me, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for right now, and expect ShopTNA unboxing on the 5th of January, so that's in like 3 days. So yeah, just be expecting that, subscribe, and be looking out for that, and I'll be doing a lot more unboxings later this month or around in February. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe this video. Thumbs up it, and comment down below and tell me what you guys think. And I will see you next time, which should be the unboxing of my ShopTNA order. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.